Hello everybody, this is Brittany at Big Cat Rescue in Tampa, Florida, bringing you another home tour. This one's going to be for one of our shyest cats. A lot of people might not even know about Miss Lovey, but Lovey Bobcat lives here at Big Cat Rescue, and I wanted to show you guys her cat-a-tat. Sadly, a lot of people have the misconception that Big Cat Rescue has very small cages, but that is not true. There's Miss Lovey right there. See if we can show her before she disappears. And on cue, there she goes. Miss Lovey. Hopefully we'll see her again as I take you guys around. So I'm just gonna start right here. This is kind of the back side of her enclosure, furthest away from our tour path. We used to give guided educational tours. We've been closed to the public since March 16th of 2020 out of precaution for COVID-19. So thankfully, we still have amazing supporters and donors that still tune into our lives, still donate, still sponsoring the cats. So thank you all who are doing that. Here's Miss Lovey. Do you want to take us on a home tour, babe? That'd be pretty awesome. So these home tours have just been something I've done where I walk their entire enclosure and show you all of their amenities and enrichments. A lot of people seem to think on our live videos or our regularly produced videos that our cages are small, and they are not. She's got quite a bit of space in there. So she's got this nice platform where she can get all the way on the very, very top if she wants, or she can lay in the nice cool dirt underneath. Bobcats love to do that. So as we walk around, you'll see there's a feeding lockout here, but it's not in use. So it's just kind of a box extended off the side of the enclosure. This is her actual feeding lockout. So if you've watched other tours, you know that it's just where we have an elevated bowl of water for the cat. There's a concrete plate where we drop the food, and then there's a ceramic tile that keeps debris out of their water. And there's chicken wire that goes around the entire feeding lockout so that vultures and even squirrels can't try to steal food from the cats. So they also have guillotine doors. So if we ever needed to catch Lovey for some reason, for the vet or just a vaccine or just to get an up-close look at her, we can close these guillotine doors, and then we're able to physically walk all the way around the feeding lockout and see her from all sides. So that's really the main purpose, other than feeding the cats in lockout, for their feeding lockouts. So I'll show you from this angle. All the enclosures have real natural enrichment, such as trees, ferns, palmettos, palm trees. She's got a very large concrete den over there that she can go inside or get on top of. Another angle back, you can see she has other trees, her big platform there as well. We're just going to keep walking all the way around. She's got some toys, smaller boomer ball toys. You can see, even for a bobcat, how scratched up they can be. Just another nice view. She's got a very pretty enclosure, lots of ferns, lots of trees. So she has this little doorway here over into this big section as well. Even more toys, ferns, another really big den. And from over here, we can look back and see that that's a guillotine door that we can close if we needed to. So say we want to keep her out of this section, we'll close that door. We'll insert a pole so that it could not be lifted up. And then we could actually go into this section if we needed to rake or pull something out that shouldn't be in there. We're always checking for different types of plants that could be harmful to the cats and things like that. Nightshade and various other plants that we wouldn't want them, burr plants, any of that kind of stuff we can go in and remove as needed if we can't get it from the outside. So just another view of her den area. Another big natural tree, some more toys. Can't totally see it through this palm, but there's a little tunnel there that leads her right over And she's got 2 more bubbles on this side, yet another feeding lockout with a water bowl. Again, another door we could open and close if we needed to shift her somewhere specific. She's got this kind of tall ramp platform. So she can feel a little bit like she can hide if she wants to be in this section. So this is the only part of her enclosure that's on our normal tour path, so golf carts and things like that will come by. She's got lots of grasses, a really low platform. The low platforms are nice. Bobcats especially really love to hide underneath them. She's got a little bit of a taller one right back there. More grasses, another natural tree, more grasses, more toys, and then she's got 2 dens she can hide in over in this area. And we usually keep, most of these dens will have fresh straw in them to keep them warm. In the summer we'll usually pull it out, but definitely every fall and winter. And then she's got another den over there. That one actually has sand in it. And then she's got several lockouts over here. These enclosures over the years have housed many different cats. And so if you have, for instance, Lovey, Miss Lovey actually lived here with Thurston for many years. Thurston has since and unfortunately passed away. But when they lived in this enclosure together, they each had their own lockout. That was Thurston's right there. And Lovey's here, but then they have all these extra areas because, again, if we need to shift them over here in order to do maintenance on their enclosures over here, they have to have access to lockouts and water. So this is just another safety entrance right here. You can see that we never clip the doors. So this guillotine door is attached to the safety entrance instead of it being directly on the side of the enclosure. So that way you never have to put your hand where a cat might be able to jump up and get it. So that's how those work. And we've got hoses sporadically placed. Each hose in the sanctuary will reach at least 1 water bowl, if not multiple. She has a big donut toy that has like a little ball inside of it. She's got her coolaroo over here. There was the Howls. Absolutely loved them. She's still such a doll. She was always the more shy of the 2, and now that he's gone, she's still very, very shy. So we're gonna keep walking. We're gonna just walk until we get right back to where I started. So you can see that it kind of folds back in on itself. This way the keepers can reach all sections of the enclosure. So we do that to pull out any kind of feces, old enrichment, anything that shouldn't be in the enclosure. So this is another view back to the original feeding lockout that we saw. This is her den again. Here's Miss Lovey again. And so this large den actually has a big like peekaboo hole here so that we can get our eyes on her if we needed to. She's probably, oh, there she is. I see that little face. Does everybody see her little eyes peeking at us? Miss Lovebug. Bobcats have amazing camouflage. You can usually only spot the white on their ears or their belly or their tail. She's slowly but surely slinking into a nap. So we're back to the beginning. This is another safety entrance. So you can see that every 2 sections of the enclosure has a safety entrance to it. Let's see if we can go all the way back around really quickly. We're back to where we started. This was the original platform that we saw. Let me see if I can zoom in on her from this side so you guys can at least see her. Looks like it's pretty much gonna be bath time and nap time. you guys have any other questions about any of our enclosures here, you can check out bigcatrescue.org/cages. And we really appreciate all of you guys for taking the time to truly understand the kind of enclosures we have here at Big Cat Rescue and the types of things that we offer our cats. We couldn't do any of it without you guys, so thank you so much for your support.